Hey, welcome back. This is 2017 Marine Corps Bootcamp, part one of a two-part series. Let's jump in. Here we go.
Sit up, look at me now. You are around MCR, this San Diego Building 622, Receiving Company, you understand?
Yes, sir.
From now on, the only words coming out of your mouth will be yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Tens of thousands of Marines have begun their outstanding service on these very old footprints. You will carry out that proud tradition to your staff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Scream it!
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nighttime, Marine Corps, Recruit Depot, San Diego. That's how I got there. My head was down in between my legs. I didn't know where I was. I got on that bus. Then you're stepping on those yellow footprints. All this looks just about the same. I don't think much has changed. Now we can see we're going to the haircut phase.
You have just taken your first steps in becoming members of the world's finest fighting force, the United States Marine Corps.
These recruits are entrusted to my care.
These recruits are entrusted to my care.
I will train them to the best of my ability.
I will train them to the best of my ability.
I will develop them into. Smartly disciplined. Physically fit. Basically trained Marines. Thoroughly indoctrinated. In love of a foreign country. I will demand of them. And demonstrate by my own example. The highest standards. Personal conduct. Morality. And professional skill. Take charge of these men and make them Marines.
Recruit training. So this week we covered McMap. We also did.
If you don't know what McMap is, that's Marine Corps Martial Arts Program.
The bayonet assault force. And we get the recruits ready to transition on to the second phase. So it's more demanding with the height and running. And as you see now, we're doing the obstacle course. They run it twice. That way they get ready to the physical demands. The ammo can lifts, and we get the recruits ready to transition on to the second phase.
We're going quick.
Execute! Here we go, pay attention, got it? Yes, sir. Execute! 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 Execute!
So right now, we're doing the combat fitness test.
It's 2 laps, you understand? Yes, sir. Ready, go!
You know, measuring their strength, see how they're performing on that.
Get up! Run! Cross.
It's important for the recruits to experience because this is their first time in recruit training. This is the first time they're learning about the.
Okay, I don't know too much about the combat fitness test. That was after my time, but I do know a little bit about it. I know it's to simulate that real-time combat type thing. 800 meters around a track. He said 2 laps. You're going to do some combat maneuvers. You're going to do some fireman's carry. You're going to do some 30-pound ammo can lifting. You're going to do some things of that sort to kind of simulate that. I think there's either a grenade throw at the end, and you're scored and based off of that. Let's keep watching.
Marines, and for us to throw this on them and have them train like this, it gets in their mindset that this is, it's not just about them anymore. It's not me, it's us. It's about Marines, brotherhood. We also have the senior drill instructor inspection. Basically, we get to see their attention to detail as far as our uniforms, as far as their cleanliness of weapons, and just the knowledge that we've instilled in them since the moment they picked up on us in Fox Company.
Of course, every Marine is a rifleman, but also Marines are amphibious. That's a 25-meter swing, the 4-minute float, the drop from the tower, which in turn you overcome your fear of heights.
Okay, stop right there. I've said this before, and the 25-meter swim, the 4-minute float, the jumping off the high dive, they're learning basic skills to be comfortable in the water. I also remember, if you are not comfortable in the water, that is something that you need to work on. You really need to be comfortable in that water because it's going to freak you out. And not a lot of people go in there thinking, oh, I'm going to learn. They're not there to teach you how to swim. That's the point.
Strength as well as pull-ups, the crunches, and 3-mile run.
That's an initial strength test to kind of gauge where you are in boot camp. The 3-mile run, the pull-ups, and the crunches. That's your PFT. I know I've talked about that before, but they're going to evaluate you when you get there, middle, further, and see the progression of where you're at.
Pack up pretty much the house and move up to camp helps, and just move into the second phase, which is rifle marksmanship.
Grass week.
So for grass week, we have the recruits for 5 days, and they get taught about the basic fundamentals of marksmanship. A lot of these guys have never even held a weapon or anything, so it's all the way from how to handle that weapon in a safe manner to placing well-aimed shots in the center of a target up to 500 yards. So the fire position, so there's the prone, sitting, kneeling, and standing, and then we teach them every variation. We find what variation works for them, and then we take that, we practice it for that week so they can go down range and apply it. ISMIT, so it's indoor simulated marksmanship training. They use that.
Wow, okay, so they're using the indoor training facility now to kind of zero in, snap in, get comfortable. PMI, primary marksmanship instructor, whatever works for that recruit. It looks like it's the same. I never got to shoot indoors or anything like that, but it looks like they've kind of advanced that training that every Marine is a marksman.
To simulate shooting downrange, and it gives the recruits an idea of sort of what to expect.
Yep. Yep.
The recruits go in grass week with a 5-mile hike.
Okay. AT&T, you better reach out and touch somebody. Okay, so that video was fairly quick. I think it covered pretty much just a little snippet of what you're going to see in boot camp of every week and things like that. Not much has changed. A lot hasn't changed. Yes, a lot has changed, but the same concept and the same format, the same training, the things, they're still going on in boot camp today versus, 40, 50, 60 years ago until today. Overall, great video, great insight. It didn't give you too much, but it gave you just enough to know what is going on during boot camp. There were some things that I would like to see. There's some things that they left out. I also, funny story, I found a guy in the fleet that was recommended my video. Haven't seen this guy or talked to him in a little bit. And it was in one of my videos was recommended to him. So that's on you guys. So thank you so much for that and sharing and liking and commenting. That's how it kind of motivates me. It's my passion to do that, to go through these things. I've got a lot of stuff planned. I got a lot of new videos coming out that I think that you're going to enjoy. Like I always say, the best thing that you can do is like, comment, share, and subscribe. That lets me find out things that I don't know. I love learning. I don't know everything, but with the comments, with the feedback, that's what I need. That's the information that I want so that I can learn as well. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Semper Fi.